Today, we're building another wall for our off-grid house in the Yukon Territory, which sounds simple enough until you add a very sketchy lift, toddlers, and two very different opinions on where the windows should go.
I'm not, you got this window? I'm walking on eggshells, whoa, whoa. Good morning, guys. I'm gonna pull Andrew in this GT because he asked me to. But the plan of action today is to get the front wall prepped and laid out and ready to get constructed. I would like to get the front wall pretty close or ready for standing by the end of the day today. And yeah, that'll be a huge leg up. It's gonna mean we're gonna have to do a substantial amount of planning and laying out for the windows.
I'm not mentally prepared to figure out the windows.
And potentially a door, as well as the kitchen. And we're gonna have to clean the rest of the snow off. But the floor is looking so much better. All that extra work that we did a couple weeks ago, getting rid of all that ice and snow, is finally paid off. Azalea, don't eat the yellow snow. And let's go fire up the Bobcat. So last time we had to fire this thing up, we had to jump it and full speed ahead, he says. So it should fire up relatively easily. Yeah? Tell me when you're ready, Ander. Ander's ready. Glow plugs are ready. Here we go. You're probably wondering why it struggled so much in +3. It drops from -30 at night, and we get a 30-degree temperature swing pretty much throughout the day. Sun comes up and we just start climbing in heat, and by like 1 o'clock it's melting. And then when the sun goes down by 2 in the morning, it's like 30 below. Part of the Yukon life. This is a sawhorse. This is what we're going to use to put the extra 2x6s on. So we place this right here, one here, and then we got to grab the aluminum one. You got her?
Yeah.
We grab this one. Those 2x6s we're going to put on here, but we're going to use the Bobcat to do it. Has to go here.
What?
Not. Thanks for your help. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh,
I'm okay.
I'm okay too. All right, while I wait for the wood behind me to defrost, I guess, I'm going to clear the snow leaning against the house. Just trying to get it so we don't damage any of the wood. Honestly, it probably won't do any harm if it melted the way it is, but I got time and I'm waiting for it to melt. So here is that thick layer of ice that we had to clear off the rest of the house. It's pretty thick. It's about 2 inches thick. Whew. Oh my God. You guys aren't gonna believe what I just freaking found. I found the lost GoPro.
We found it!
It was there.
Oh my God!
That definitely looks like a place that Shelby would put it.
That definitely was a Brendon situation.
It was Shelby. I'm happy it's there, not like in a snowbank somewhere. I was convinced that I had it on the roof of the Bobcat and I drove away with it.
I thought you did too.
Yeah. Now that we found the GoPro, we're very excited to see what kind of footage is on it. We're also knocked down a really expensive videoing tool that we had spent a lot of money on that we were actually rather struggling to figure out how we're going to replace, to be honest. Super good news. This is all wood that we can burn. Say I lost the
nothing.
GoPro.
Not a chance.
Okay. Say I didn't lose the GoPro without smiling, so I know you're not lying.
I didn't lose the GoPro.
Look at me. She's breaking. She's breaking.
There's the culprit right there.
pretend I'm a mirror and the reflection is Shelby.
But you know what? Honestly, I'm just happy we found it. Who cares who lost it?
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares? We found it. Who cares who lost it?
Yeah, who cares? Don't hit me. Ah!
I'm not mentally prepared to figure out the windows.
Yes, she is. All right, guys, we got to pause for a bit. I'm going to go play with my daughter in her car. So we'll get back to building in a short, brief moment. After these, what do you call it? What do you call it, commercials?
After this quick interruption?
After this quick interruption, I'm going to go bye. All the ice is officially gone. I'm going to make some plates and get this wall here ready to go, and then hopefully tomorrow I'm going to start building it, and we should have a wall stood up before I go. I need to get a saw and a chalk line. Got what I needed. Come here, baby girl. Where's your glove? Very difficult to get work done on the house with kiddos, but it is possible. Come here, Zaya, help you. You need a shovel?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah, that one.
She's happy now that she's got her shovel. Surprisingly, these chalk lines survived the winter. This is the wall plate, yeah.
My gloves.
Your gloves?
Yeah.
Get down and go into the cabin and ask Mommy for some gloves, okay? Now go ask Mommy for the other one, it's in the cabin. Now the difficult part, figuring out windows. I think I'm just gonna do the plates right now and then we're gonna leave for dinner. But windows is a big topic. All right, good morning, guys. Now, I'm gonna do a bit of work on the house. So, I already got my skill saw out. I got one plate cut, but I'm gonna finish cutting the rest of these plates and start building it actually. Why not? How are we gonna do this here? So, what we'll do is we'll pull this guy all the way down here. And I wanna start on this side because this is the layout side. Another section here. This 16-footer is already cut, so I gotta cut one more, but it goes here. Gross. God damn it. Got a little bit of dirt on it. Crown up. And that's so I can do layout nice and easy. Now I have to do the layout for all the windows. So this is gonna be kind of the hardest part. So I have to find center, and then basically build everything off of center. So everything looks nice and even. All right, I'm gonna hit pause on you guys because I do a bunch of thinking here. So I think I got the layout set up. I'm gonna do 4 feet by 5 feet window. So that's roughly the size of the window. And we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 of them on the first floor and 4 of them on the second floor. There's quite a bit of ice on the studs from them sitting in the winter. So they're gonna have to melt. So I'm gonna cut what I need for now, and then I'll let them defrost or thaw out, I guess, and then I'll start framing in the windows. Hello. How are you? Yeah, it's just really slow, right? Like, because I'm like mapping out all these windows in the front. So the windows are going to be 4 feet by 5 feet. Well, I'm doing the ones that we already drew up that you showed me. That's big, Shelby. That's as big as we can get it. You have to understand that we need triple pane windows in the north. That's what code is. No, I can't. I need to build the walls. The walls need to go up so I can order the trusses and put the trusses on. No, I have to build it on the ground. I can't build it up high. I don't have a lift or scaffolding.
So while I was away with the kids, Brendon was trying to explain the window layout to me over the phone. And I was trying very hard to picture it from a completely different place, with 2 little kids running around and absolutely zero ability to visualize what he was talking about. In my head, the windows looked one way. In Brendon's head, they looked another way. We realized we were not seeing the same thing at all. And because this house is something we're both going to live in, both going to look at every single day, and both probably going to overthink for the next several years, we decided not to rush that wall. So instead of forcing a decision that neither of us felt great about, Brendon pivoted. He moved on to a different wall, one with fewer opinions attached to it, because sometimes building off-grid means making progress where you can, even if that means abandoning the wall you plan to build and choosing the one that causes the least amount of emotional damage that day. And honestly, that's kind of the whole theme of this house. One wall at a time, one disagreement at a time, one slightly dramatic window debate at a time.
Yeah. Plus the pitch. So it's gonna be like another 4 feet taller than that.
Okay, let's do that then. Come on.
It's a tall wall, man. Holy shit. This wall is roughly 18 feet tall, and we're going to attempt to lift it without any equipment. All we're using is just a couple of pump jacks, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Sounds good.
Okay, stop there.
Here, you're taller than me.
Mac. Little big, little on the big side. Careful, eh? That's good, that side's light. That's it, that's all we got. Shove that ladder underneath the door.
You quad couple inch?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Let's do that. Put it on top of this one and slowly pull up. Use brain power, man, instead of the muscle power. You know what I mean?
I have a come along.
A come along be better.
Okay, don't stand there. I don't want you standing there. Just pull from that corner, I guess. Watch yourself.
At this point, Brendon's mic cut out, which feels very on brand for this build. But honestly, how cool is this? Seeing this wall made the whole house start to feel really real. For the first time, I could really picture the size of it, the shape of it, and how life is going to happen inside these walls.
Victor's over there making some scaffolding for us so we can reach the top of these giant walls.
This is our friend Victor. If he looks familiar, it's because he made a very memorable appearance in our last video, mostly by becoming the unofficial mascot of things not going according to plan. If you haven't watched that one yet, definitely go check it out. Victor gave us some of his finest work.
So this is the window now. From here all the way to here. That's one window. I'm doing 2 and that's it though. That's as far as we can fit.
Stacked, right?
So 4 in total. Holy okay. Yeah, and then I want to put the door right here. I want to put the door here for the greenhouse, if we ever do a greenhouse.
Right next to the kitchen?
Yeah, so that you go out and you go into the greenhouse. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Even a giant two giant windows there.
Yeah.
I don't know about that yet, but we can change that later. I just want to get this up and built. Okay. Andrew, can you pass this to Victor?
Yep.
Thanks.
I can't. Oh.
Okay. Ready? Grab it, pick it up, pick it up. Okay, good.
Oh, those are bolted in. Oh no, they're pinned in.
You're not allowed up there.
Why? He's building it.
You're not allowed up there.
Are you in charge?
You're not allowed up there.
Are you the boss?
Oh, yeah, you get down.
Get down? But how do we get it built?
Well, this platform has to be up high because it's the secure one, and the other ones are non-secure ones. I'd rather them be lower.
Yeah.
And I mean, we can just put it on this one. Should be high enough, eh? I'm not gonna fall. Well, like if we put the crossbar on this side, then the platform on that side will be enough.
Yeah. That's
Oh, I don't got my carpentry legs like I used to. There. OSHA safe.
oh shit.
I'll be the one up here most of the time, so it's okay. So it feels a little sketchy though. Good job, Ander. Say I'm building a house. So we've decided to put 7-foot by 5-foot windows in here. Shelby is gonna pimp me out. Shelby's gonna sell feet pictures to pay for the window because they're gonna be like $3,000 a window now, as opposed to like $1,100. All right, the stud length. That's probably what you need to know, eh? Yeah, 200.5 inch. All right, guys, before we build the next wall, we're actually gonna frame in a couple more windows. Here, I'm gonna work on that right now. The thing is, like, you know, it's just so much easier to finish when you have more than
that's true.
6 inches, right? Like if you do it tight, then you have a little sliver. And so I need 2 at 81. Hey guys, took a little bit to get set up, but we're reset up. We got the Bobcat lined up with some fresh studs for Victor just to pull and cut, and then I just come grab them. But we still got to finish this window here. So now I'm going to start working on that again. Just framing in the last window for this little opening. We were originally going to have a door in here to go into the greenhouse, but now we'd rather have the greenhouse door close to the kitchen so that we can go grab fruits and vegetables that we grow in the north easily. My fiance plant can have as much sunlight as she can so she stays happy. She's very much so like a plant. If you don't give her enough sun, gets a little bit cranky. There. Should we say screw and add another story? Should we say screw it and add another story? We can see like all the mountains in every single direction. You can pass it to me, I can pull it up. Got it. You pass that clamp. And more nails. Clamp them. I'm not a carpenter anymore. I don't claim to be a carpenter anymore. Shelby, I'm doing sketchy shit. Hang on, I'm a superhero and I got Spidey powers. That wall is about as framed as we can get it until we start putting some sheathing on it.
Cut 7.
Shelby, I think we should have no windows in this wall. So I need 3 2x12s at 90 1/4. And 2 2x6s at 90 1/4. But I don't, well, no, because the top ones can't be that big because I have to have a mount for the roof for the greenhouse to come off of it, so they can't be that big. Yeah, we'll keep them big and long so Shelby's happy. I'm walking on eggshells, whoa, whoa. Does it feel good? Hey, building a house. It's a lot of work. We almost got the first big window done here. Big shout out to Victor for cutting all the measurements. Anders drawn layout, right, Ander? Yep. Thanks, buddy.
Here now.
Oh, you're done with it?
Yep.
Thanks, boss. This is a big window. Holy I'm just figuring out the next window on top of this window, so I'm gonna go. So Victor's working on the next big window, and I'm gonna start yelling at him for measurements for the finishing of the top window. I think I'm gonna do 11 feet just so I can have a tall. I'm gonna do 11 feet so I can have more room for like vegetable. Just in case I want to put like a banana tree or something in there, or apple. I want to put an apple tree in there. Yeah, that'd be sweet, eh? Wouldn't that be sweet having an apple tree in there? Maybe I should go 12 feet. 13, 14. That'll give me 16 feet in there, which would be good. Yeah. So 12. Azalea, don't stand there, baby girl. That's 10 feet there. Yeah, you kind of want it. You want it eye level from when you're standing on the floor, right?
Yeah.
And you want to be looking kind of up, right, to the light. So higher would be better, regardless. So yeah, I'll do 11 feet then. That'll be.
The bonus for higher is the light will be above the trees.
Yeah, so I'll do higher. Okay. I was thinking about making it lower, but there's no point because I'd rather have the extra room to make that greenhouse roof big enough to fit like apple trees like you said, or so 12 feet. So if I did that 12 foot there, I can make this. Do you think a 3-foot window is big enough? The 12-foot mark gives me 14 feet. Closest to the house, yeah, I'll have to do 12 feet. So it makes the most sense. So 45 and 5/8. Yeah, are you gonna give me some attitude? Say, I don't have an attitude. Say, I have an attitude you can handle. Back up, back up, back up. Go pass me that clamp over there, buddy. That blue clamp. I need it to keep it straight. Because it's not, no. So we do this. See how easy that is? I need 4 at 83 inches. That's a lot of inches, yeah. Starting to come together. Well, you have the hammer, so you have to move for safety reasons, okay? Watch out, Zalia. Say, Mom, Dad made the window tiny. Can you go get Mommy and tell her to come look at the window? We're all framing it together. It's a teamwork. This is gonna be a heavy wall, hey, Zalia? Yeah, be honest. That's not big enough for you? It's friggin' huge. That's a $3,000 hole. Okay, I will rebuild it, but you have to pull every single nail out by hand. And you don't get to use my tools. This window is not going to be as big as that one though. This one up here, this one's only going to be 3 feet. So that is not going to be a window because I need this part here to nail the plate for the roof for the greenhouse. I do. I want to have, no. I'm not, you got this window?
So we're leaving this one right here, mid-debate, because next week we have to actually make the call. And let's just say the wall might be standing, but the window conversation is far from finished. See you in the next one.